Hi, this is Katerina Jae from Stage Dive KC, and today I'm here with Drew Cagle and The Reputation. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
He said hello, boys. He understood the assignment today. So you're Drew.
Yes, I am.
I'm assuming you write. You're the primary writer for the song. So I had a question about All Figured Out.
Of course.
So in that song, you talk about there's a lot of lines littered throughout the verses, like he's a hypocrite. He'll stab you in the back if he gets a chance.
Yeah.
He sounds like shit and can't sing on key.
One of my personal favorites.
Right. Well, and I bring these up because I actually really love that song as a musician myself, because it hints at taking back your power from people who are talking shit on you.
Sure.
And claiming they know you and everything about you, and you're like, oh, that's good. And that's good.
Yeah.
All right, like, fine. I'm what you said. You got me figured out. I'm a menace to society. There you go.
Pretty much.
So what was the moment that you realized that you wanted this to be an anthem to reclaim your power?
It was one of those things that when I first got started, I started in a very small town of about 300 people, and they're not really open to new ideas in small towns of 300 people. And so I was like, hey, I want to start playing music. I want to do this rock and roll thing. And I was pretty much against it. And a lot of the lyrics in the songs that you just said and that I sing throughout the track are things that I've heard people say about me and stuff like that. And so I was just like, you know what? It kind of coincided with the band name Drew Cagle and The Reputation, and all at the same time, I was like, well, everyone's saying all these things about me when all I'm doing is just trying to follow my dream, trying to be myself, stuff like that. And I was like, well, I'm going to call my band The Reputation because everyone already says that I'm so hard to work with and all these terrible things. Calm down.
See, we're causing chaos and delay already.
You see, beer
I
kegs,
understand how you got that reputation. These beer kegs are going crazy here.
And then so I named the band The Reputation after that and all the ridicule I received, and I just leaned into it. And I was like, you know what? If we're going to say that I'm this hard to work with, I'm all that bad, I'm just going to put it on the marquee, and I'm going to be myself. And so I wrote a song to go with it, and it was on the album Bad Attitude, and one thing led to another, and Alice Cooper dug it, and he played it on his radio station and went #1, and
Perfect.
Led us all the way here to Kansas City. So.
That's great, yeah, and because tonight you're here playing, co-headlining with Gunshine.
Yeah.
And so that's really exciting. You guys actually have a pretty packed touring schedule so far. What has been your favorite moment so far on tour?
Ever or this tour?
Ever.
Oh, that's a hard question.
Okay, this tour. I'll restrict it a little bit.
That might even be hard too. Here's what I'll say my favorite moment in Kansas City.
Okay, there we go.
So last time we played in Kansas City, we were on the Buckcherry tour. So we were with Buckcherry. We did about 3 months on the road with them. And when we got there, it was at the Voodoo Lounge. And the Voodoo Lounge is in a casino. And the casino is a casino boat, so it's floating. And it's got like a moat around it. And I get there, and I was just hanging out with Josh Todd outside the singer for Buckcherry outside the place, and he has got a fishing pole, and he's fishing under the casino boat, and we're just shooting the shit, and he's fishing under the casino boat, and we're hanging out, and then a bunch of security guards like come up and grab us. They're like, hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be out here. You're not supposed to be fishing. And I was like, we're gonna let Josh do the talking. And Josh was like, really? Oh, I didn't know. And there's this big sign that says no fishing allowed right there, right in front of us. And I was just like, Josh got this. He's got this. And they were like, well, you can't be fishing here. He's like, oh, really? And then they were like, well, who are you anyway? And she's like, well, we're with the band. And they're like, what band? And he's like, Buckcherry. And they're like, oh.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, pretty much. So then he didn't catch anything that night, but it was a funny memory, especially.
You would not want to catch anything in that water. If you've not been backstage at the Voodoo Lounge, that water is rancid. It is rancid. Okay, it's like rusting. It is not delicious. The green room's a lot better in that venue.
Yeah.
So about that, you mentioned the song Bad Attitude, or your album Bad Attitude, which also had a single named Bad Attitude. So you mentioned that you kind of leaned into that villainous type reputation that they gave you. When has your bad attitude been a benefit to you?
A benefit to me? Mm-hmm. I'd say only the album.
Only the album?
I'd say only every other time it's gone to bite me in the ass. So I'd say the album.
The album. There we have it, y'all. I also had another song that I want to talk about, Wine Talking.
Yeah.
And in it, you talk about it might just be the wine talking, or you might actually be in love. So which one was it? Were you in love, or was it just the wine talking?
It depends on the day. It depends on how much wine is consumed.
Oh no! And I'm talking more about the song or the moment maybe that inspired this song.
Yeah, that song was kind of. It doesn't as much have some extravagant, beautiful story. It was actually one of those songs that I kind of wrote.
When the wine was talking?
When the wine was talking, and about 3 or 4 a.m. in college, and I was like, well, I can't sleep. Let's pick up my guitar and see what happens. So that's what happened, and man, I'm so glad people like it. Shit.
Right? And I actually got to hear it on the sound check, and so the people who are saying that you can't sing on key, they're full of shit.
Well,
because I actually heard you, and I actually thought you sounded a lot better than the album. I'm not saying the album's bad, but you sound great live, and you don't always get that with people.
Thank you.
So another question I have, what was it like working with Matt Coles?
Oh.
So if people don't know, Matt Coles was an assistant engineer on songs like Hotel California. He's worked with bands, not just the Eagles, but Chicago, Kelly Clarkson, Brooks and Dunn, and a whole bunch of people. So what was that like?
You did your research.
Oh man, damn,
yeah.
Me doing research, we would never know.
Yeah, so Matt Coles, he's the man. I mean, I had about a couple songs that I was ready to record when I went down to Nashville, and I got hooked up with him, and I shot a couple over to him, and I was like, what are we gonna do here? This is my idea. How can we take this to the next level? And Matt's one of those guys that we're not even gonna start the project until he knows exactly where we're going with it. And man, he just breathed life into it. And he was like, I know the perfect players for the record. And he hooked me up with the drummer for Toto and the bass player for Elton John and Post Malone and guitar players who played with every top 40 country song.
What was it like?
The session?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so much fun. We did the whole album in one day.
That's great.
So it was like we got there like 8 a.m., which is not prime singing time.
No, it is not.
But we got there, and it was like a fever dream. I mean, it was in the drummer for Toto's backyard. He had a studio built in his backyard, and we all just kind of jumped into the middle of the in the middle of this just oval-shaped, weird, tall room that looked like something out of Lord of the Rings, and we just made some rock and roll, and it was just so much fun.
Oh, I love it. And to get to that point, you released an EP called The Haunting, is that correct?
Haunted.
The Haunted,
yeah.
Yes, and you actually released that independently, and it is almost up to 1 million streams, is that correct?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
What was your strategy in releasing that album as an independent artist?
Honestly, it was, I hope people hear it.
Awesome.
That was all it was. They're not going to hear this, but...
Y'all not going to hear this, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're here tonight at Outlaw Cigar Bar for a great show with Drew Cagle and The Reputation along with Gunshine. This is Katerina Jae with Stage Life KC. Say goodbye, y'all.
Goodbye, y'all.